This is how the trip ends. Maybe have a look and see how it starts.
No backgrounds, don't have to blur or anything. This is gold, this stuff. If it was fog like this all the time, YouTubing would become enjoyable.
No one's burning Tim's spots when it's foggy like this because you can't even tell where we are. Beautiful. But out in the Mackay area, it's going to be good.
About to get in the water on day 2. Foggy as anything. Flat as a tack. Ah, Shrek. I wasted a lot of time this morning.
As you can hear, the outboarders screaming. We're doing about 50, 60 kilometres an hour. Tim's forgotten something. It's his turn to be a kook this trip.
Yeah, I own the kookness. I didn't shave yesterday and I had to wear stupid stuff on my lip to try and stop my mask leaking. And I'm like, don't forget the razors, don't forget the razors. 6 days out, I forgot the razors. Welcome to day 2, disaster start. That means everything else is going to be good from here, right? Into it. Hopefully we have a better start to the day than yesterday. That was a disaster. This spot, finger mark, black jewfish, and a barra. Target here.
We jumped in the water, and even after the late start it was still really dark, and first dive I headed down to the bottom. Oh, as usual, in comes a big shark. Actually made me jump, I wasn't expecting to see it, and in the dark water, gave me a little fright. Shrek and I worked our way along this patch of reef. On one of the dives he came down and landed on a small school of finger mark. They were spooky as usual those little finger mark are, and they just all scattered. Nice cod, just stopped and had a look at Shrek. He gave it a little poke and it took off. We dove the reef for a little bit and decided we'd head along to another spot. First dive on the new spot, Shrek came down and there was heaps of little tuskies. I'd yet to drop the anchor and he'd made a dive, lined up on one of the biggest ones he could see, and shot himself a nice tusky. First fish of the day, pretty stoked.
So many tuskies.
I dropped the anchor and jumped in. Couldn't believe it. As soon as I got in the water, I looked over to see a really nice tusky laid up in the shallows, right against a set of rocks. Oh, couldn't believe it. Just breathed out, ducked under the water, shot myself a really nice tusky. Absolutely stoked. Great fish. I swam around for a little bit and hadn't seen anything else except for some small tuskies, so I said to Shrek, let's head back to the boat and make a move. Stopped guns and Shrek just wanted to have one dive with my gun. Oh man, he dove right at the back of the boat. Couldn't believe his luck. Just hit the bottom, looked up, see a really nice 15 kilo Spanish mackerel. He made no mistake. First shot of that gun, pulled the trigger, nailed a really nice Spanish mackerel.
Are we moving?
We headed off to the next spot and I jumped in to start my drift. Shrek was boaty, and as I headed down to the bottom, I was actually thinking big mackerel because Shrek had just seen one. Oh, hit the bottom, looked up. I could not believe my eyes. Monster Spanish mackerel swam in front of me. Pulled the trigger. Oh, I stoned an absolute donkey. Heading back to the surface, and in my mind I thought I'm going to throw this straight in the boat.
I was trying to just give a big surprise throw in.
Oh, nice try. Way too heavy.
Bit of an update, Mr. McDonald.
Oh, bit of an update. Just looked up.
big school, big mackerel. Just right in front of me, the biggest one just was screaming for a spear.
Oh, he's up.
Stoned it, picked it up off the bottom. Swum up, boat sitting right above me. Oh my gosh!
Such a good fish. What do you reckon he'll go?
25 at least. Oh, how's the head on him?
Yeah.
It's an ugly critter.
Yeah. Try and get a hand in him.
He's got his own remora.
Is he?
You know when a mackerel's a good one. Didn't even move. Just stone cold.
Man, he's fat. So there's a school on the... Holy moly! Oh, he's a tag. That's a good fish. That's a ripper fish. It's as big as you are.
You know, it's so rare to see big mackerel like this. And to stone it like that, oh my gosh, what an absolute epic fish. What an absolute epic moment. Oh, one that I'll never forget. Whilst I was sorting it all out, Shrek jumped in the water for a drift. First dive he came down, no big mackerel, but some monster GTs. I relined Shrek up for another drift. This time he was heading to one of my favourite spots to shoot a big finger mark. I've seen some mega schools here at times, and Shrek drifted, dove, landed right on the spot, and it didn't disappoint. Mega school. He thought it was a big rock, but it was actually a massive school of hundreds and hundreds of really big finger mark. You know what? Sometimes you can choke, but Shrek did so well, nailed himself a cracking finger mark. He was so stoked on an upgrade from the fish he shot the day before.
How's a school of 100 fish? 100 finger mark. That was unbelievable. Top the biggest one I could see. Tim put me into this, he described it exactly. I dropped on it and it was like a moving reef underneath me, and then I realised that they were all these fellas.
Beautiful big finger.
The hardest thing was just slowing down, selecting a fish and not spooking the school, but
So cool.
man, so cool.
Great fish.
Oh,
Lovely
stoked,
fish.
absolutely stoked. And as Tim said, once you shoot one fish, the school's gone.
Gone.
Very generous.
From this, I had a big finger mark on my mind, so we made a move to a spot where I'd shot finger mark in the past. Shrek and I actually anchored and dove together. As we headed to the bottom, I was coming down realising it was a little bit dirtier than what I'd hoped it to be. Oh, I ran into a mega school of finger mark. They all spooked, turned around to look at Shrek, couldn't believe what I'd seen. And come down to the bottom and there was fish spooking everywhere. There was queenfish and cod and blubber lips. And I turned to see a really nice finger mark. Swung my gun real quick. Shot myself a really nice finger.
Good finger mark.
See the finger mark we landed on?
Yeah.
There's a humongous school there.
Yeah.
On the way down. There's got to be black dew here somewhere.
After I put that finger mark back in the boat, we turned our focus to trying to find a black dew. Shrek and I dove together and we headed to the bottom, and man, there was fish everywhere. There was queenfish going nuts. It was a bit dirty and dark. In fact, it was actually really off-putting.
You should be off-putting. Because you're fat.
We got a bit separated. Shrek went to the right, I went to the left, and he ran into a school of black dew. Off to the left, I saw just a single fish. I was a bit worried, hoping that Shrek could shoot a fish, but when I heard the trigger pull, I shot my fish. And straight away, Shrek's fish came past and nearly took my head off. It was insane. We brought those fish up to the surface. They fight really hard, these black dew, even with a spear in them. Both of us got our fish up into our hands. We were stoked. Both of us got a nice black dew. Big upgrade for Shrek from his fish the day before.
You want me to carry it?
When you say you saw a whole school, you reckon saw 4?
I saw 4, but I felt like there were 4 behind.
You also swam that way, did you?
No, I just turned right a bit. You were to the left, and they were right there. A whole lot of them. I saw 4 fish, but it felt like there were even more behind.
Alright, so a couple of PBs today. I shot my first black Jew yesterday. Upgraded today.
He was tasty, that fella.
Oh, so good. And then biggest finger mark.
Lovely.
Obviously shot my my first one yesterday as well. So this fish was super cool. Dived down a rock wall following Tim, and he sort of jutted out laying on a rock, and then I've just poked off to the right a little bit, and this fella jumped right out at me, and then I've shot him, and Tim's heard my gun go off, and then the school sort of swooped out a wee bit his way, and he's plugged a slightly bigger one, as usual.
That's usual. Well, that's gold.
So
Did it. This is what we come for.
So good.
Gold, mate.
From there, we only had one fish left to target, and that was the barramundi. Shrek's never shot a barra before, so we headed up some creeks and decided we're going to target some barramundi. Honestly, these places can be a little scary. You're way north, and crocodiles are a certainty in the areas like this. This first dive, I was creeping along the bottom. Bit dirty, bit dark, and just as I was creeping along that sand, I looked to my right and saw a big school of big barra, and I spooked them and they took off. Oh, I thought I blew my chance at shooting one of these fish. I called Shrek over and we dove together. As we're creeping along the bottom, a whole bunch of small trevally swam in front of me. I looked through them and I noticed off in the distance a really nice barra. Could only just make out his fin and his tail. Oh, I aimed up, pulled the triggers, he was disappearing. Nailed myself a really big barra. It went crazy, nuts, and I knew this shot wasn't great. Fortunately, Shrek was able to put a second shot into it, and I was able to land a really nice barramundi.
Did you save it all?
I just saw one. I'm like,
Nah, it's all good. It's all good.
he was disappearing, and I'm like,
No worries.
I couldn't even see when I
Do you
shot.
think that'll be it? Chances wise?
No, mate, I'm sorry.
Nah, it's all good.
I threw the barra back in the boat, and Shrek and I swam again along the bottom. Oh, I saw him reach out, line up, shoot. I was stoked until I come up and realised he'd shot a slatey. That dirty water messed him up, and he nailed himself a nice slatey. Very funny. We laughed and laughed.
Good slatey. Good slatey. That's fine, that's fine.
We headed further up the creek to see if we could find ourselves another barramundi. Honestly, Shrek at this stage was absolutely crapping himself, and fair enough, because this is proper croc country.
Oh man. Yeah. It's like you're running head first into snags, and then it's dark, and then you can only see a metre at best.
I was giving Shrek a little bit of coaching how to hunt with a small gun in really dirty water. Swam himself up to a snag that we'd found when we went up this creek. Oh, hardly any veers. Ran headlong into the snag. Unfortunately, no barra.
There's a finger mark.
Second dive, he was heading along those edges of the mangroves. Creeping along the bottom, heaps of bait, saw blubber lips. Was looking just a little bit spooked, trying to stay on the bottom. Looks to his left, oh, big barra. Didn't even really recognise it until we watched his footage later on. Big barramundi.
Blubber lip. I spooked something else too. It's bigger than the blubber. I just heard a thump. I didn't really get a picture.
We made a move and we're diving another big rock where I'd seen and shot barramundi in the past. First couple dives, we hadn't really seen much, but I'd followed Shrek down, and this dive creeps along the bottom. Off in the distance, I could see a nice fish. I was trying to make it out. Shrek pulled the trigger, shot himself a really nice little mangrove jack. Not the fish we're looking for, and getting really late, and I thought maybe we're just going to miss this opportunity for Shrek to actually shoot himself a barramundi. But we had one more spot. We headed to our very last spot as the sun was just about popping behind the horizon. Oh, I thought for sure we missed the opportunity for Shrek to get his barramundi, but we had to just keep trying till it was dark.
There's got to be a better way to approach it. Just trying to work it out and approach it. We only got like 1 or 2 dives in us.
Unfortunately, this spot, the current was absolutely flogging. Couldn't even get close to swimming against it. So I was trying to line myself up to be able to dive into this big cave. We dove together and crept along the bottom. Oh man, current was pumping. It was getting really dark. Finally crept myself up to the edge of this cave and I pointed it out to Shrek. Just as I pointed it out, I saw the beautiful side fin of a barramundi. Shrek tucked in, lined up, shot himself a barra. Came out of that cave and I couldn't believe it. Oh man, that spear had laid up against the fish. I knew the flopper wasn't holding. I swung to try and second shot it and I missed. Oh, we got to the surface. I was just trying to get a second shot into this fish. I thought there's no way we can lose it. It'd be a disaster.
Gentle. It's a barra. Gentle.
Is it?
Gentle. Gentle.
It's a barra. Oh, yes! So good.
Gentle. Wait. I'll second shot it.
You know, moments like this when you're trying to reload, you're worried the fish is going to come off, you've been looking for 2 days. Oh man, time feels like it stands still. Oh, you just cannot believe how anxious you could be. When I got the second shot into that fish, oh my gosh, all emotion just exploded. 2 days of searching and we finally got him a barra.
Yes!
That was so cool. So good. I can't believe it.
I saw that white fin. I'm like, that's a barra. Shoot it.
I thought it was a Jew and then like I shot it anyway. That's a good barra too.
That spear was hanging by the flop.
Yeah, I saw
The
it.
flop was half shut. All right, let's get back to the boat. You! I tell you what, the goal was for today, black Jew, finger mark, barra. And I shot this one and right on dark. 2 seconds ago, Shrek finally found his one.
I felt like a hunter being guided in Africa, and he's like, you just go down here and you go there and then the fish will be right there, and then he literally pointed it out to me. Ducked left, ducked right, and then I managed to shoot it. Wasn't even a great shot. The flopper didn't open, so Tim tried a second shot it, but I was trying to horse it up, and then anyway we ended up getting a second shot and land the fish. Jeepers, I'd never shot one before. First barra, so stoked.
So stoked. Couple of barra, couple of black Jew, couple of fingers, and a dirty big mackerel.
Us.
Hey, thanks for watching and thanks for always sharing. Listen, if you want some of my raft gear, make sure you head into Adreno. Tim Spear, 10% discount. You can go in there or online.
Adreno.com.au.
Yeah, Noob Spearo books as well.
Yeah.
We had some Noob Spearo dinner last night, and I feel like Mackerel is probably going to happen tonight. But
so good. Such a good trip, guys. Thanks, Tim. Like and subscribe to this man's channel, Spearfishing Down Under. You don't get this anywhere else, that's for sure.
So good. Thanks, mate.
Oh, good. Maybe I could have fallen over there for dramatic effect without even actually trying.
Dramatic.
I'm proper wreck. Proper wreck.
Just here at City Point West, Tim's Church, and it's Nations United Day. It's very diverse church. A lot of the fish that we got on this trip, obviously feeding the church here at City Point West. Very cool.
Small people right here.
Grab seat, grab seat.
Different tongues, but one should fight.
We're going up together.